And now, on with the show.
Oh shit!
We're here. I lost a goddamn mouse.
What'd you do?
Hey,
There it is.
You can't see Rob,
Here
but
we
he's
go.
here.
Nope.
I'm totally not
No more
here.
Rob.
You're about
Nope.
to see
I
that
quit.
guy.
Where's he going?
He's moving.
All right.
He don't want to be on camera.
Robin's already in the chat. Said, "Hey y'all,
Dad,
what's up?" How are you
Where's
guys?
Rob at?
I'm over here.
I can't see you.
I'm over here.
Oh, over there.
We got Pat in the chat. He says, "Hey guys."
That's what's up.
What's up, Patty?
Hi.
Guys, stink pickles for life.
You know who we got?
Yeah, I don't know these guys at all. So
Motherfucking
Some strangers.
Where's
Woohoo!
the camera?
Yeah. That camera right now.
What's up?
I don't know how to do like the little lights on top of these sons of bitches, so you know which one it is.
Right?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Nobody looks to the
We're
camera
running
anyways.
late, so I didn't even like get to check them or nothing.
Fuck those cameras.
I'm a
Yeah.
camera. I'm a camera looker.
Doing it live. I bet you guys can't even fucking hear me. Huh?
Do I gotta move it closer?
I never hear you, Jeremy.
We've done 20 episodes and you haven't heard me yet.
Have we really done 20?
I don't know. It's got to be in there
Something like
somewhere.
that, yeah.
It's got to be damn near 20.
Yeah.
You know what else I did? Left my drink on the bar.
Oh, party foul.
Mhm.
Well, damn.
Yeah, look at this. Make ultra.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Nice.
You never drink beer?
Sometimes I do. I will be tomorrow with the Warriors.
Oh, touche.
Watching these guys fucking rock.
Hell
I've been
yeah.
Yeah, where's the fart sound at?
So
See us. Yeah.
Nice.
you guys have
Hmm.
not been around. I mean, you've been around for a while, but not like as long as most people would think you are for how good you guys are. So basically, my first question is: first off, go ahead and introduce yourself for everybody.
Who
so
are
everybody
you?
knows
Who are these people?
Some days I don't even know myself. Josh, singer of Tragic,
I'm Andrew, the bass player.
and he sings too. He helps sing too.
Hell yeah, Andrew's got a damn good voice.
I do
does.
some la la laws.
Some
He's got a
la-la-las.
very sexy voice. I told him if he keeps it up, he'll be the next singer. I'll go play bass.
And we are missing one. I think is he on his way?
Joey,
He's on the way.
but he'll get lost no matter where he goes.
So he is on his way, but we do have Joey.
So there's going to be a repeat of last week where some random guy shows up at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
At least this time it's not a goddamn drummer.
Right.
Right?
And off camera, we also have someone else who joined you guys, and he doesn't have a mic, so he can't introduce himself.
You can
Unless-
borrow, Rob, give him your mic. Please. Give Rob the mic.
Hey, how's it going?
The man
Hell
behind the
yeah.
scenes.
My name's Joey.
You don't see me on cameras.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Only
to get him
behind
on
him.
camera. Yeah. So, what is Joey to you guys?
Pain in the ass, honestly.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, so I
Number
have
one
to,
critic.
I have to point this out. My niece is in the chat there.
Should we do some chats real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hola.
Let's do it. We got Robert. He said, "Hey y'all." We got Pat in the house. Said, "Hey guys."
What's up, Pat?
We got Tammy. She said, "What's up, Tragic?" and
What up?
OTR.
What's up? What's up?
And then we got Megan White. She says, "Hey y'all."
She's a sweetie.
Yes.
And then can't wait to see family. See y'all play tomorrow.
Look at this motherfucker.
Hell
I
yeah.
can't wait to hang out with this fucking
Yes.
guy.
Hell yeah, John.
John.
What's up, man?
We
then
look
we've
forward to
got,
it.
Hey, Uncle Rob, I'm using Pop Pop's phone. So if you see this, this is Ashley. Or Ansley.
That's my niece Ansley.
What's
Hello,
up?
sweetheart. Thank you for watching.
Oh,
Do not
More
repeat
people
anything you
popping
hear.
We've got Ember Fading in.
Ember Fading.
Ember Fading
Hey,
said,
guys.
"What up? Thanks for hopping in, guys." And
Man, we're popular. Come on, look at
Rob
this.
Perez
We don't
says,
even
"Hey,
get this
hey."
on our own channel.
No. If we can just get all these people out to one show, it'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be the most people we had at a show.
I know.
You know, I can't even remember the last time I've seen Rob.
Well, he lives in.
Well, I know, but man, I miss.
We saw him at Seven Us. We watched Seven Us in Club LA. He was there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the last time I seen him.
Wow. So that's crazy. So, how did Tragic form, and how did you come up with your name?
Really nothing special about the name. It just sounded cool. Honestly, I mean, we changed it like twice. I think it was like Tragic Sound at one point. We're like, that's cool, and then we're like, no, that's really stupid. Like, why don't we just take away the sound? That sounds brutal. But nothing.
Hey.
Knock on the door. Come on in, buddy.
Come on in.
You made it.
On the right door?
You are.
Yeah.
You guys squeeze through.
Don't
you're
knock
over
over
there.
the base, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Or any of that.
Or the sound wall.
Come in.
Joey made it.
I'm busted, buddy.
After doing some off road.
Welcome, Joey.
The secret layer.
This is Joey. Would you like to introduce yourself at the AA meeting?
Yeah. This is an intervention, my friend.
Yeah.
It's not really a podcast.
Gotcha. There's cameras everywhere watching.
I knew it
too,
was
so.
coming. I knew it was coming.
Look, we are all here because we really deeply care about you, and we don't want to see you go through this anymore.
I don't hear.
They decided you have to grow a mustache with your beard.
Okay.
And you cannot wear shorts at a show ever
Guy
again.
doesn't have a damn mustache.
No more shorts.
I'm Joe. I'm the kind of guitar player.
Kind of.
Try to be as good as I can be.
Right?
Okay. So I had a conversation with you about coming on as being guest co-host a couple times,
Yeah.
and is that going to be opening up soon? Because that'd be pretty badass.
I don't know.
I don't like that answer. I'm gonna need something
You
better.
should have said yeah. Should have said yeah, and then just ignore for the next couple of months.
That's what he
Podcast
does.
lasts for about 3 hours. You'll be okay.
I mean,
This man.
we had a podcast that ran 3 hours on Saturday night, so
Nice.
That was crazy.
that was
It was so damn long that Josh showed up
yeah.
third
Yeah.
of the way through.
4 hours in, I was popped up. It was great.
I think that's one of my biggest problems. I talk too much. I can literally talk for hours.
Well, hey, you make our
It's
job
terrifying sometimes. You're like, bro, you all right? God, Jesus, this guy. But we love him either way.
Mhm.
So yeah, no big thing about the band name. We just thought it was cool.
easy. That's it.
And every time somebody hears it, they like it, so that's a good thing. So
Short,
they think it's
to
pretty
the
cool.
point.
Yeah.
Describe
I don't
the
like
music.
if I gotta like say your band name and it's like 3 sentences long, like I'm not even gonna listen to your music anymore.
Or in some really cool font that you
Yeah.
can.
No, we had
That
that.
you cannot read.
We talked about
Short and
that
sweet,
once.
like like one
Sound
word
like
should get
Harry
it.
Hurst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember.
Carry and curse, defy the tyrants and fire hydrants and
Fire hydrants.
I'm just
But
kidding,
much
guys.
love.
I love everybody. Yeah. Just making jokes. What was the other question? The band name and
How did you guys form? How did you guys get together?
we formed 3 years ago, I think, was when it started. It started with just kind of me and Jeremiah going to do a studio project.
Right.
So I had a studio, or was building a studio, and then I decided to move it to not drive my significant other crazy from hearing the song over and over and over and over
I
again
appreciate that.
when recording. So it started as a studio project, and that was going to be it. But it never happens that way, right? So we released our first single, me and Jeremiah, Nothing to No One, I think.
Good throw, buddy.
And, yeah,
Sorry.
2 years ago, I think now, October, we released our first single, just me and Jeremiah, studio version, Nothing to No One.
Right.
And somehow I got in touch with Andrew. He was like, hey, you want to come play? And I never got a response. Again, he didn't like me or something. Then like a month later, like
That's not
Jeremiah talks to him and he's like, hey, I got this guy, Andrew. I'm like, yeah, I talked to that motherfucker.
That's not how
And he ghosted me.
He's fired.
But we got him on board. So basically, like, everybody that heard it really was excited about it and wanted to be a part of it. So I was like, well, fuck it. I guess we're going to start a band. So that's what we did.
It's kind of
We've been through 48 guitar players.
The norm.
Yeah.
about to be 49. If he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah. If you want to get his
stop
shit
wearing his
together.
dad's shoes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stop wearing shorts on stage.
maybe show up on time.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Yeah, that'd be great. Joey's usually pretty good about that. He'd be the first one
Leave me
there. I'm
alone
like,
about my sleeveless pants, man.
Right.
Sleeveless pants.
All right.
well, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. You want to tell a story about you ghosting me?
Yeah, I did.
Let's get in that.
No, I did not.
Mm.
I don't remember that part.
I
I
do.
remember reaching out
I
to
do.
you and saying, "Man, your music's fucking killer.
Right,
I want to be a part of that.
right.
You guys want to play and need a bass player?" And they all said yes.
It's funny because I met him
That was a long time ago.
a long time ago. We played in different bands, but we opened up for Nonpoint in Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
Then I didn't really see him for quite a long time, and then I was selling a guitar on Craigslist, and Andrew popped up and bought it. He still has it too. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
I think I was recording at the time.
7-string.
I think I was recording Nothing to No One at that time, kind of working on it and shit. I was like, yeah, man, you wanna hang out and jam sometime, and then we never really talked anymore.
Yeah, no, that part is true.
Yeah,
It-
ghosted.
I remember,
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving him shit.
I remember when you bought the guitar because Josh was like,
that came over to y'all's house.
yeah, Andrew. He was like, Andrew, this guy in the music scene, he's gonna come and buy the guitar. He's like, if he knocks on the door, just let him in or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I open the door. I'm like, whoa, it's you.
It's like,
I know you. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, I know you.
I didn't know it was him until he showed up. I was like, oh, it's you. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So-
and then fast forward, and he ends up being a part of the band.
Fate led us together. It was beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, what type of gear do you guys run?
A lot of shit.
Yeah, I know that Andrew's got a lot.
Yeah, Andrew's like our sound guy. Like he does it all. I just sing in a fucking mic, and write songs. But
I have a mini guitar center at the house.
yeah,
Literally.
Like,
way too many fucking
I'm
guitars.
addicted just to buying guitars and looking at them. I can't play them, but I
Yeah.
can just look at them.
I mean, we run typical stuff. I mean, I run Shure mics, wireless. I run Mackie in-ears. That's about all I run. I mean,
Damn
vocal.
lead singers don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Hey, I do help out a lot though. I ain't the one that sits back and watches them load. Like the first 30 minutes.
that's
I
not
do.
you.
You know,
Yeah.
first 30 minutes I'm just watching. Like, I guess I can help.
Anyway, so
So I'll grab a snare or something. But that's about it. Yeah.
I play Ibanez basses. I've always been an Ibanez fan, so one day I may switch over to a Spectre or a Dingwall or something. It's like get some more money.
Yeah, I love Ibanez. Jeremy's a bass player.
Yeah.
He's got it.
I own 0 Ibanez bases.
Right.
I've had them. I just don't own any anymore.
Delete.
I got weird shit, you know.
Right.
And
Whatever works, man.
TVs and yeah,
Mhm.
Arias,
I
shit
had a
like that.
As long as you have the
Sirius
time.
bass a long time ago. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Sirius basses are awesome.
Yeah, I got a PV Dyna 4 that I love. I actually
Nice.
played the prototype of it before it came out. It was crazy.
Nice.
And I had to have them, but when it popped out, it was like $2,500. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm not that good.
Yeah.
$300 good, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So yeah, about a decade later, found one in a pawn shop, $250.
Oh, nice.
I was like, give me that. So
Mhm.
you want to play it? I'm like, no, don't bother. Just put it in the bag.
Just
Right.
wrap it, wrap it,
Yeah,
wrap it to
yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's like when you run across a Ampeg SVT Pro 2 or something. You're like, $500. You're like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little dusty. Do you want to play? No, just
No,
put it in the car.
Yeah.
we have it.
I got lucky on the Ibanez BTB like that bass when the pawn shop and like the pot was broken. I was like, I just replaced the pot. It was like $100. The BTBs are expensive. It's crazy because it was the first bass I ever learned. Because when I first started music, I started on bass. I asked my mother for a guitar. She got me a bass guitar. She didn't know the difference. It was a little shitty guitar, but like my first real bass guitar was Ibanez BTB Cherry Red. And I went through like some troubled times and ended up pawning it or some stupid shit. And I found it at the pawn shop a couple years ago, like the same exact one, but just the pot was broken. It was like $150 for this guitar. I was like, I'm buying it no matter what. Replace the pot in it, and it's pretty cool. I don't know, but I've always been an Ibanez fan.
Yeah.
As far as basses, I don't care too much about their guitars anymore unless it's an S series.
Yeah, you gotta get that to the higher end
Yeah.
on the guitars anyway.
What do you play, Joey? Joey's got a shitload of guitars too.
Yeah, I've got ESPs and Ibanez, Schecter, Taylor.
LTE too, don't you?
Yeah, we got well the LTD. They're all LTEs. I'm not spending money on like a made in America ESP, $4,000. But yeah, that's geez, a bunch of no name guitars like pawn shop guitars, stuff like that.
Yes.
That I picked up and took apart and put back together and just had fun with.
What
about
your cab and shit?
Yeah, my main my main guitars right now are Ibanez and ESPs, but
There's the next.
yeah.
Yeah.
It said the S series. I don't care for the RG series. Ibanez, like they were saying, it's all the ones I have are S series, thin body, like 1.5 inch thick.
You don't even feel that guitar when you're
Yeah.
it's around your neck. It's crazy.
Like holding the hair.
Yeah, but yeah, I run through XFX 2 with going through a BBE out to a 412 PV. I got two PV12 or 412 cabs,
Right.
and with a Shure wireless,
Yeah.
and I try to sing with the
Whatever those mics are, we're not even gonna mention them. They're pretty bad.
They said they're Geminis.
You said you had two
They're $100
4x12s.
Yeah.
So you're running a full stack.
Yeah, I have a
Nice.
full stack. Yeah,
Ho, 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 ho.
when I was playing in 27 South, we played full stack.
Yes.
But here it's
Big boy business.
Yeah, I say here it's either if we ever do two for 412s, it'll probably be one on each side of the stage if I'm the only one playing.
Yeah, that's what we do live. We'll have two cabs, so he's on each side. So
Yeah.
live sound, you hear the cabs on each side of the.
And are you micing both cabs?
Yeah, they can mic both of them, so they can go out and
Nice.
kind of get different sound out
Very
of each
cool.
one of them.
And I'm sorry, what's your head?
It's a XFX.
Xbox?
Going through a Matrix.
True.
It's basically just a Matrix power amp that goes out.
Nice.
And I upgraded from that. I had a PV Valve King that it was just I love that amp. Still got it, and it's bought a $400 flight case for it. It lives in, and I still have it. It's great, but the XFX makes it so much easier.
Absolutely.
It's like I take it, sit on top of the cab, plug 4 cords in. I'm playing.
Yeah.
As where the Valve King was like, okay, I gotta run this snake, and there's like 8 connections on this end, and I gotta connect all this stuff. I'm like, it's literally it took the time to set up and break down. I didn't even split it in half. It split it like a quarter of the time that it takes to wheel stuff on stage.
Those aspects are nice, so you can load all kind of cab effects and like all kind of crazy shit on there. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Things are sick.
We do have a couple chats, and we have a question for you guys.
What's up, Jerry from Divided Truth? Sorry. What's up, my bro?
We got Ansley. She says, I would like to know if you make the music you sing. How old is she? She sounds adorable. That's why I want to know.
Yes, we sure do.
She's 9.
Oh, I love that.
We write all the music.
Yeah. So they write all the music that they play.
That's the beauty of and why I love the rock genre so much is as opposed to like the pop and stuff like that, is when you're getting into rock, a lot of the rock artists, and there's some that will play songs that have been written by other people, but that's what draws me to it. It's not only the talents of the musicians, but it's also them writing a bunch of the stuff.
Yes.
Right.
So it's like, it's not, you see the whole spectrum from a group that's a really good group. And sometimes they'll pull in songs from other bands. I think there's a couple bands that do that have pulled in one from here or there. That's fine. But it's just the coolness of having the talent and actually being able to write the songs and write the material and do all that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I agree. We have Jerry says, what up, fellas?
What's
Jerry.
Right there.
There we go.
We got Jerry says, what up, fellas? We got Michael. He says, Dick Burke is an Island Boys. LOL. We have,
boys.
she said, correction, right. And then,
Corrected.
right. We also have Michael again says, kill him tomorrow, guys.
Awesome, brother.
Yes.
Hope we see you there, man. You let us know if you need help. Get in that motherfucker. We'll get you in there.
It's
We'll carry you.
It's Kimmy.
Kimmy?
She says, hi, guys. You're going to do great tomorrow night.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Oh, look at this. Rob got corrected.
Oh
I am
shit.
10 years old.
My
Thank you.
bad.
Worst
Bad uncle.
Oh, damn.
Grown as hell.
We got Landon. Shout out from Falls Chase.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
And we got Jerry again. Said, kill it tomorrow, Phil. See you soon.
See you soon, Jerry. We're going to not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after that, to Jacksonville to play with Divided Truth.
Oh yeah.
Divided Truth, Shatter the Earth. That's going to be a killer show. We got a huge response out of that. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Absolutely.
People are wanting to see that show, so
Heck yeah.
can't wait to go do that.
So you guys were just talking about your gear and stuff and how it sounds on stage. So what is the best thing and the worst thing about being on stage?
It depends on like we just now kind of got a good grasp on our in-ears, and like before the in-ears, the worst thing being on stage is not being able to hear yourself.
Yes.
Sure.
Good Lord, yes.
And there's a lot of different factors that play into that, but that part sucks. Best thing being on stage is being able to rock out, like being with your comrades and really just kind of releasing.
I got to the point where I don't give a shit. Like just being on stage or whatever. Like I love it.
Yourself.
It's great. It's awesome. Like you have these little things that irritate you a little bit, but at the end of the day, man, if you know your shit, don't go up on stage unless you don't know your shit. Because something's going to happen.
Yep, unless
every
you know
time.
your shit front to back.
Yeah, you're going to get shit sound. Or you're not going to hear something, but that's why you practice.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was weird. I never cared if I heard myself because I knew what I was playing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I did not care if I heard myself. I wanted, I wanted bass drum, hi hat, snare. That's it.
For me, it's a little different.
Singer,
Oh yeah.
Guitar player.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So,
like when I play guitar, when I was playing guitar and bass, I didn't give a shit. Like whatever. But vocals a little different. I like to hear myself because I can easily blow myself out if I can't hear myself. I did that the first couple of shows we had. I couldn't really hear myself and didn't really have much control over my voice, and man, I'd roach myself out quick. And then halfway through the set, I'm like, "Fuck, I can't sing because I done screamed it all out because I couldn't hear myself."
Stupid question. I've never used in ear myself. The guy running the soundboard, can he hear the mix that you guys are hearing in your ears?
So at first, the way we did it is we had send the sound back to us so we could run it into our in-ears. That's not the best way to do it because you're then just you're still doing the same thing. You're telling the sound guy, hey, I need more guitar, I need more of that.
And not to mention you're all running different mixes at the same time.
Well, so the way ours is set up is we're all running the same mix. We haven't invested enough money for us to have separate
okay, so it is all the same mix.
So ours is all the same mix, and it's not bad. We all kind of got used to finding a good happy medium for everybody. It'd be nice if we all had our own mix.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. We'll get there. We just haven't quite made a big enough rig for it, but we have our own mixer, and we basically fan out for that mixer. So there's a dry channel that goes straight out to the front of house, and then another channel that goes straight to our in-ears. So
gotcha. It's almost cool. It's kind of cool to hear that you're all running the same mix because usually everybody wants, I want a little bit more vocals, or I want, turn down the guitars, they're too fucking loud. It's either one or the other. So it's cool to hear that you're all running the same mix at the same time.
So the key to that is you have to have good in-ears for one.
Right.
You run cheap in-ears like a single driver or something like that, it doesn't really work. So we all have pretty decent in-ears, our own brands that we like or whatever. And then we just tried to make the sound. The soundboard I've got, we can do a live sound check. So we can play a song and we can go back and replay it, and I still have complete control over the mix.
Gotcha.
So it's an active sound check. With we use a Soundcraft UI-24 for it, and so we can go back through, carve it out, make sure it sounds good. We try to make it sound like CD quality or like live demo quality. So that's what we're hearing in our in-ears. It was a challenge to get to that level.
I'm sure it was.
Up, not knowing, just like trying to investigate and research and stuff like that. But I think we got it down. So.
The biggest key to that's the EAD on the drums.
So to make things easy, we have Yamaha makes an EAD, which is a single mic. That's also got kick and snare trigger. And you set it right on top of the kick drum, and it actually picks up sound from the whole drum kit. So we don't have to have separate. We don't have to have our kit completely mic'd. Sound guy can go ahead and mic the kit as normal.
Right.
We just have that for our in-ears, so the sound guy can do whatever he wants as far as that goes. So.
Technology, man.
I mean,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah, it is.
Jerry said, "What system? What in your system do we run?"
I got Galaxy Audio. I forgot the series.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you. It was like $600 for.
just go get a Shure. Get a Shure.
Yeah, if you can get individual Shures, this was like $600 for. It's a stereo send, which is good because most of the in-ears are just a mono. This was actually a stereo receive, but it allows we can have I think like up to 10 packs running at the same time to send out from that. So it was a cheap way for us to get into it. And like I said, we're going to work on building a new rig, and these guys are going to invest individually in their own in-ears, which will probably be like $300 or $400 each for each system. But
Oh yeah,
slowly but surely.
we got David Rowe from Fighting Giants in the chat. By the way, he
David
said, "Yo,
My man.
Yeah.
Tammy's got a really good question too. She said, "What's your favorite song to perform together?"
Hold on, before you answer that, I thought we kicked this guy out of the chat. Shout out Tragic, y'all.
That's
Shout
my
out
friend
Tragic.
Patty. She wanted me to tell her when it was on, so
Just tag her in
I
it.
did my due diligence. Our favorite song to play together when we're in the jam room, we do a lot of NSYNC covers. And I
I
think
knew
that's
it.
really the best.
Hey,
That's
Knew
the
it.
best
It's
time
a
ever.
It's a good,
Backstreet Boys flair.
Yeah.
It's a good sound check.
It's gonna be me.
I think, all of our newer stuff, every time we write a new song, that's our favorite because it's not old songs we're playing.
Yeah.
But we got 2 new songs that we'll be playing tomorrow night. One of them for the first time, kind of after we redid like both of these songs. They're kind of newer songs to us, but we love playing those songs. A lot of energy.
So speaking of that, what has it been like working with Clint Lowry from Seven Dust?
Yes.
Been all right.
Let's talk about that.
No,
It's been
It's been awesome.
fucking amazing, man. Like anybody that knows me knows I've loved Seven Dust since I was fucking like 12 years old. The first song I ever heard. I've just been a huge fan of their sound, their writing, their tones, like the whole nine. So yeah, it's kind of mind blowing. The first time we sat down, we were all kind of like, "Oh my god!" Like, what? Jeremiah's literally, you can hear him shaking in his voice, like, "Oh, you're like, oh, man, you're like my favorite." Like,
It's like when we were kids, we all, all of us here actually listened to Seven Dust. So it was like, it's kind of surreal, like when we were little listening to them, be like, oh man, they're so awesome. And then it's like, now it makes it more humanizing, I guess.
I was going to say, it's weird to see how down to
he's
earth
just another
and
person down to earth.
Yeah.
But he's such a, I don't want to say kind of like a musical genius. I mean, to be honest, he's just got a real good knack for it, to be honest. I mean, songwriting, he just immediately would listen to it, pick up an idea, and he would show us something totally different and throw us in a totally different direction. And
Right.
That's awesome.
So the song Deadweight, that's the one that we've really been working with him. And my favorite song right now to play, because it's just got so much energy to it now. But he just found a new way to liven it up, and it was really awesome.
basically, he went in there and completely ripped my song apart. And took out all the good riffs that I thought was good, took them out, but made even better riffs.
He's like, that one's kind of lacking.
I'm like, that was my favorite riff of the whole song. But it's
Say,
like,
Josh, I hate to tell you, but this is shit.
yeah, obviously it was, because all the changes he made was fantastic. But it's crazy because like this band is like the first time we've been actually like able to really dive into fucking songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been guys in the room and, hey, I got this song, and then you write and do everything inside that room right then and there, and then it's like, that's it.
That's the song.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's the production element.
They're so crazy, like, because that's what opened me up working with Clint, is like watching him actually produce a song. Like, we thought it was cool and we thought it was great, then he takes and it's like, fuck, I never would have thought to do all this shit to it.
That's why you have a producer.
Yeah,
somebody that is fresh to the sound.
exactly.
And,
that's
come
a
in
huge
with,
thing.
Like a referee almost.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, is having somebody outside like the fishbowl.
Yes.
You kind of get in the fishbowl and you listen to it. You're like, oh, it's cool, it's really cool. But you have somebody that stands outside and sees it from the outside.
Yeah,
I can actually go, oh, well, I hear this other stuff, and
Right.
because you get so wrapped up into it where you're just like, I don't know what else to do.
Right.
How else would I
You
bring
burn
this
out
out
on
or
it,
do?
too.
Yeah.
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Has there been a time where you totally did not take his advice on anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on vocals, you know.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, and he's pretty honest about it too. I mean, he's had things that we changed right then and there, and then we listened back to it. He's like, man, to be honest with you, listening back to it, I kind of wish we wouldn't have done that, you know.
Oh wow.
So, but you got to think about it with him. He probably does that a lot. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, he said he's working. He does the same shit he does with us with Fire from the Gods and like all these other bands. Like, so all these other bands that you hear of, like they're outsourcing to people like Clint to do writing sessions to help them write. You know.
Wow.
So that was a kind of a cool thing we learned too. So it's like we're kind of in the right direction of what everybody else is doing because you really do need that outside person that's been in it so long. And I mean, he lives and breathes music. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how that's his job. You know, that's
Yeah.
his company.
And he knows
So-
what sells. You know,
Yeah.
He knows what the general audience would
Yeah.
want to hear. So that's the elements that he helps put into it. What will be catchy? What will give it? And you have to drop your ego a lot. Like
Ooh,
we're like, oh
yeah.
well, we feel like we got a good song, and he's like, okay, well, this is what you need to do. It's like,
You spent a lot of
Okay,
time
well-
writing that.
And I mean, he was
Yeah,
he
it's
was
like-
the cool thing is he was honest with us straight up. He's like, look, he's like, I'm gonna tell you guys if something sucks. I'm gonna tell you if this is not right. I'm like, dude,
Yep.
we're the
That's
perfect
what-
guys for that. Because
That's what we want.
I mean, we don't have any egos, and I'm proud to say that. I mean, I don't have an ego. Like music's, I do it because I love it. Like I don't really care what anybody else thinks. It's my love. But and so I told him like, dude, there's no egos here, and he liked that a lot. And he's like, man, I feel like I just hang out with you guys.
That's
that's
awesome.
what it was. I mean, we're just like,
I'm like, rip it
Hanging
apart,
out.
dude, because this guy, he's been doing it for 2 decades.
Long time.
I'm not gonna say anything to him. He
Yeah.
knows what the fuck he's
obviously knows
doing.
what he's talking about.
Yeah, and he does. I mean, he turned our songs into shit I never would have thought it would have been. Like, and I feel like they're bangers, like absolute bangers. I thought they were good before, but now it's like, fuck, like one of some of the best songs we've ever written.
Oh yeah. So for those of you guys who have not heard Tragic yet, we do have a little video snippet to play of them. And then I have some questions for the guy behind the camera. So Joey, whether you like it or not, you gotta get on camera,
Yeah,
man.
buddy, come sit in my lap, then.
This one right now?
It'd
He
be-
should
it'd be
have
that one.
said no.
Right.
It'd be that one.
This thing.
Yo, man, on the road, he doing promo. He used to keep our business on the low, low. I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone. 'Cause you look even better than the photos. I can find your house and maybe info. Driving through a gated residential. Found out I was coming since your friend's home. You keep on trying to hide it, but your friends know. I only call you when it's half past. But the only time I ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me. Now feel me. When I'm fucked up, that's the real me. When I'm fucked up, that's the real me. Yeah. I only call you when it's half past. But the only time I ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me. Now feel me. When I'm fucked up, that's the real me. When I'm fucked up, that's the real me. Yeah. I'ma let you know and keep it simple. Trying to keep it up don't seem so simple.
There you
Yeah,
go. Tragic's
Alright.
cover of The Weeknd, The Hills.
Yeah.
We're about to lose some viewers.
So I do have a question real quick.
Yeah.
And you can totally not answer the question if you don't want to. As far as like copyright and shit is concerned, I mean, did you guys have to go through any avenues to?
No,
No.
We just threw it out there. It's not like we actually threw it on
it's specifically on YouTube. You can't
It's
get
just
it
on
anywhere else.
YouTube.
Like
Okay.
if we were to put the audio out streaming services, we would have to jump through some hoops.
Yep.
And we're still thinking about doing that, but because I know some people would probably like that song to be on their Spotify or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But
and we're still learning that side of things too. Like everything we've done has been pretty much DIY. Joey and Brandon helped do that video, which came out like amazing.
Pat,
Yeah.
Joey, Pat,
and
Brandon Truelove,
we
they all threw in on that one. But
All right, Joey, you need to come over here, man. We got some questions for you.
You're up,
Putting him
buddy.
On the spot. Here, I'll let you have my seat. Actually,
Uh-huh.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm just gonna come over here.
Next to the husband.
Yeah, I don't need to be in it for this. All right. So with that video, so you actually also did the enemy video.
Yes.
And what is that process like, and how did you really come up with the whole like
You
let's
look
do
so
this video?
So I'm still trying to figure all that out.
Right.
Because you got a damn good eye and you're really good.
I think with all the videos, you know, like the Hills video, Pat and Brandon did a great job working on them. I just helped on that one for the most part, but like the enemy video and all that, it was like a collaboration, you know, with the band,
Right.
and you know, everybody had their input in it, so it made it a lot easier. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't come up with everything on my own.
Yeah, before the most of the videos, we left it up to Joey because we were lazy slobs. So,
We don't know what we're doing.
and which now I know is very overwhelming because, I mean, I wrote out all that for the weekend cover. So I learned a lot from Joey because he taught me to think about storyboarding your videos, write the shit down, and lighting's the biggest fucking thing I ever learned from him. Like,
Absolutely.
lighting's fucking huge.
Yeah.
But you can't just wing it. You have to plan everything.
Yeah.
It'll just fall apart if you don't plan it.
Yeah.
So whose idea was it to have pyro in the enemy video? Was that Andrew?
I believe that was Andrew.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think we all wanted it. We
yeah,
talked
I
about
think
it.
we were just like, we were talking and we were trying to think of cool stuff to have in the video.
But let me say, if you bring anything in existence, an idea to him, this motherfucker's going to figure out how to do it.
I will make it happen.
Yeah.
So like we were just kind of bullshitting around. And I think we thought of fog machines first, and then we're like, oh, well, let's get, you know, it'd be cool to have pyro or do something with fire. And I'm like, shoot.
Yes.
So I go on eBay, right?
Yeah, immediately goes on eBay.
I'm like, damn, these things are actually pretty freaking cheap. And all it
No
is
shit.
yeah, like $50-$60 for
Oh.
each one of them. And all they do is you take starter fluid and you put them in there, and they're actually DMX controlled, which we never set them up on DMX or should have, but I was still kind of weary of that being pyro, and like
I think we set
DMX could wig out at any time.
We set them up on light.
We set them up on a power switch, and actually Jade went through and did the pyro for it.
Yeah.
So we had two different
Little electrical cords with the
Yeah.
off and on switch.
Yeah.
That's what he
just
rigged
click,
to
click,
it.
click, click, click,
yeah.
click, just turn it off and on.
Ooh, that's
It worked.
that sounds sketchy as fuck.
It was extremely sketchy, but it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked. That's all that mattered.
But they are DMX controlled. But I didn't trust it because DMX can go wild at any point. And,
Yeah.
You know, you can hit the wrong button. And I was like, if we just do it on power, it'd be fine. At first, I found a remote. Remote light switch? What it was, and we tried that. And it had too much delay in it. So I'm like, okay, now we just do a little switch on the power supply, and it works. But
Yeah.
like $200 and like God. So for the shoot, we found out that those cans run out really, really quick.
Yeah.
So like during like I'm like crap. Well, I ran to like O'Reilly's, AutoZone,
We bought 'em all out.
Walmart. I bought them all. Like everywhere I went, I'm like, okay, I don't know. I got worried because they're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing with all the damn starter fluid? I'm walking out with like bags of starter fluid. How are you doing with that?
It's for breakfast, man.
It was a good probably $200 worth of starter fluid. I think I still got some of that.
brings a whole new meaning to burning down the house.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All I know is whenever they said, "Hey, Jade, you know the song, so we're giving you the switch."
Hey, there you go.
And he was standing close by me, and I was like, I kept looking at Joey. I was like, I love fire. Don't get me wrong. But I
Is
don't
this
wanna ruin
safe?
this music video for them. So I'm sitting here like going, okay, I'll flip
Yeah,
it.
you put her on the
you know.
spot pretty fucking hard. I mean, that's
But she killed it though.
Yeah.
Like the timing was great.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was, and like if you turn them off and on real quick, it let off like a little burst. So it was like a little fireball
Yep.
instead
Yeah.
of just a straight flame.
Right.
And so she was on it. Like, it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So another question for Joey. So you do a lot of other stuff besides shooting video for these guys. So you want to?
Well, that's all we really want to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know about
We're
your
putting
personal
him on
life.
the spot.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah, I do. Been working with a group called Outcast Paranormal, and we are putting together a TV show. We hunt for Bigfoot, and ghosts and stuff like that.
It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty fucking cool.
we perform experiments and try to get, I guess, as extreme as we can with it.
Satanic rituals.
Yes, satanic
Yes.
rituals,
Because there's something
all
dark
kinds of
inside you.
crazy stuff.
I think
You gotta get that shit out. That way you can.
I think they're going to Maine and sacrifice children or some shit. It's crazy.
You have to harness the
Pigs.
darkness.
Oh yeah, pigs. Yeah, got to tell me that. Yeah, they're going to sacrifice pigs that look like children.
In hats.
Yeah.
So what has that experience been like putting all that together?
That's been a completely different learning experience. I mean, it's completely different from a music video. You know, you
Right.
have to take all this footage that you've collected over, like a week and kind of divvy it up and try to build a story out of it that you can make into episodes. And it's a lot. But a lot of the people I work with are really good at it and have a lot of experience in it. So
I've seen little snippets that you've done that you just kind of showed me here and there, and you've gotten really good. Like music video that you've done was amazing, but now you've gotten into like doing this little TV series that you're doing, or this TV show, and your video work has been. It's like you've grown. Definitely, you can see it for when you've grown. So I don't want to keep you on the spot because I can tell you're like, just get me off the fucking camera.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to be here no more.
Hey, he deserves it. He points cameras at our faces all the time.
Right? So I heard
No pity for the weak.
I heard that these guys kind of maybe sort of kidnapped you. Is that how you got in with Tragic?
yeah,
They kinda-
pretty much kind of lured me in.
It wasn't hard. It was like fucking beef jerky and like.
Wants a candy?
Yeah.
Creep up the
Well,
kids.
they asked me to do it. They asked me to come to the studio and just kind of check out what they were
Some
doing.
shit went down.
Some crazy stuff went down. Josh was like, "So we want to do a music video," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can do that." And then I left, and I was like, "I can't do that." What the hell I just agreed to? But it worked out in the end. So
Yeah, I think that was like apart from the weekend because that was a blast to shoot. Enemy was definitely one of the funnest ones to shoot.
Yeah.
And it happened so quickly, so easily, and it was a cool spot. And
But we had a lot of people that liked that video. And
Yeah.
really complimented how.
yeah, you throw fire in anything, motherfuckers love it.
That's true.
And everybody-
I just want to say for the record, we did not go to any protests.
Yeah, we did not.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's all stock film.
Yeah,
Joey, in addition to the photography, are you also doing the video editing as well?
So on the Hills video, I did not edit that one.
Okay.
Brandon Truelove did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the rest of them, yeah, I did all. The
Nice.
So how many videos have you done for Tragic? How many videos do y'all have
I
now?
don't know.
we did. Enemy,
You get the jelly roll.
separate, Jelly Roll cover, which I fucking despise that Jeremiah got me into doing that damn song.
Oh, come on.
and the weekend, yeah, so 4 videos. I think 4 videos we did.
Wow.
I think the jelly roll cover came out pretty.
I love the video. The video is great. I can't listen to that song.
I think you guys did a really good job on that cover.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, and we get that a lot. A lot of people said they liked it more than the original.
We actually did not put very much into the musical aspect of it.
Yeah.
I think you got frustrated with it, and I went through it and like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then it was
Yeah,
Well, that's kind of the cool thing about covers, though. You know, you kind of put your little spin on it, and you try not to fuck with it too much, and just turn the knobs a little bit, and
yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
We also did the Johnny Cash cover.
yeah. The Johnny Cash cover too, which I enjoyed that one. That was fun. That was a
Yeah, that
good
was
time.
really good too. So where can people go to see the videos that you're doing for Outcast Paranormal?
Oh yeah, you can look us up on Facebook. The main place is just Outcast Paranormal, Outcast with a K, and you can find
They got some cool hoodies
all
too.
the stuff in
Yeah, I do. I've been meaning to grab a hoodie.
there.
And I'm still waiting on my invite to do some paranormal stuff.
It's coming.
And okay, cool.
If these guys don't get me drunk, I'll try and find the link and throw it in the chat.
Yeah, so all right, we
Let me
won't.
jump in.
Yeah, if you want to, I was going to keep sitting here if you wanted to stay,
Good, my
but
ass is asleep.
Another 30 minutes, we butt chugging Bud Lights.
Oh God.
Right.
Is that what we're doing next?
Oh, yeah. Smoking beer.
You know, if you get sweaty and want to take your shirt off, that'd be just fine.
All right, so
Get your fat ass over here.
I can't do the whistle. Gotta say it louder.
That's as high as I can get it.
Got some popsicles in the basement.
You got it. You got the yeah. Anyway,
We have some more chats going on. We got Robert Knowles.
I should have brought my glasses. I keep squinting.
Ansley said, "Wow, y'all have a very unique sound. That was excellent."
Thank you, Maya.
And said,
I don't know who that is anymore.
"Y'all have
Is it
talent."
Robert or your?
That's my niece.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
my niece
you.
Ansley. Yeah,
Yeah.
My dad wouldn't have a fucking clue who the weekend is.
Tammy said, "I got the crystals. Hell yeah." That's what I'm talking about. And then we got Melissa's in the chat. She said, "Just getting
Melissa.
home, stoked about tomorrow. I'll
Yes.
be good to see you, girl."
Shout out to Melissa. Yes.
Yeah, she's really helped push the podcast, and just kind of she's been an all around badass. So shout out to Melissa.
Yay.
So who comes? So I know I asked him about the ideas for the music video. So is that like a collaborative effort for all of you guys, or is it just one person says, "Hey, here's my idea," and y'all just go, "Yeah, that works."
Yeah.
Kind of.
Answer yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
we've mainly let Joey kind of run with ideas for the most part. The weekend was a different scenario. I kind of wrote the storyboard for that. And but we're in talks of doing another one for one of these songs we're doing with Clint. So
Oh yeah.
this one would probably be a lot easier because I'll help him out a little more than say, hey, you just fucking make a video, bro. Like, make us look cool, man.
Just do it.
So easy.
Yeah. It's not easy for sure. We've got a lot goes into it.
We've got a lot of good ideas, but practicality wise.
Yeah, practical ideas is a different
Won't work.
story, yeah. I mean, we made flamethrowers fucking happen. Hey, anything can happen.
The next thing I wanted to do is bring a helicopter in.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Speaking
dead
of
serious about
helicopter,
this.
I was also thinking the drones in the shit. I'm sorry.
I know there was something behind the scenes.
I might be
Perfect.
the enemy, the drones in the video. That was badass.
Yeah. I don't know if there's very much drone shots in there. I think we released some drone footage, but
There's something on TikTok.
yeah, on TikTok or somebody. That's a whole different story. I won't get into that. But drones are cool, yeah, but we're talking about getting like a real fucking helicopter.
Oh, real helicopter.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm serious about this.
Okay.
So
Oh
actually
shit.
renting a helicopter or buying one.
So we had this thing. Brandon Trulove said, "Well, I know where these sand dunes are at," and I'm like, "Oh, that'd be fucking cool!" Like we're in the middle of sand dunes, and somehow
I'm thinking like
we're
Mission
getting
Impossible.
helicopters and-
we're riding 4-wheelers. We're coming up over the sand hill. There's a helicopter right there coming over too, like flying low. Like, yeah.
this.
I don't know how to make it happen, but
And this is
you
shit
can
Joey
rent
had to deal with.
helicopters, though. And rent
Absolutely.
pilots for like an hour. I'm like, we can just get them for an hour.
Now I have a 4-wheeler. I do not have a helicopter.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
think
we
that
can make
was-
one.
I buy a lot of crazy shit.
So
I think that's one of the things that
Yeah,
Joey
we can have
actually
those.
said, because they were whenever they first got here, he was just like, "Man, this guy's got everything we need."
Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna come out here and steal some of Jeremy's shit and put it in the video.
That's right.
So I don't have any more questions for you guys, Rob.
No, I'm just so goddamn excited about seeing you guys tomorrow.
Hell
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, unfortunately, we're not gonna make it.
Don't jinx us like that.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, we have one more question. She says, "I have a question regarding Bandbecue tomorrow night. I'm assuming it's going to be a large crowd. My question is, what's the largest crowd y'all have played for, and what do y'all expect tomorrow night?"
Hey, that's a great
That
question.
is a
actually.
great question.
Is that dad? I'm not sure if that's my dad or Ansley. I'm not sure.
Hey, Ansley, we need you to come on the
I'm
podcast, girl.
confused.
It was Club LA.
Yeah, I think Club LA was our biggest show we played.
Well, and then Welcome Rockville.
Yeah,
Or we,
He
Yeah,
said,
so
"This
we-
is Robert."
Robert. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob's dad.
So we played Welcome to Rockville, and obviously there's like thousands of people there. But unfortunately, we were smack in between Butcher Babies and
Pennywise.
Pennywise. So the crowd split.
Was it Pennywise or otherwise?
Pennywise.
Otherwise.
I don't know why. So I don't know.
Who's Otherwise?
I have no
don't
idea.
know.
I've
don't
never
think
heard of
so.
Pennywise.
It's gonna be now.
I've heard of Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise definitely. But we got smack right in between those two awesome bands. And, we had a few hundred people that were there. I was like watching, but the non-point show was just that was awesome.
Yeah.
Probably about 500. It was almost sold out.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was a great show too.
And tomorrow there's supposed to be like 1,000 people there.
Yeah, supposedly they
barbecue.
sold, but they gave away 1,000 tickets.
Yeah, we were just talking. They're sold. I mean,
Holy shit.
the tickets are free, but they're at capacity.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if everyone shows up, that's going to be.
Which will probably be one of those things like Joey we were talking about. You probably get like maybe 200 people at a time come in and out.
Right.
Yeah. 200.
It's going to be a lot of damn people.
Yeah,
Like I said, people coming and going definitely, but it's going to be
Yeah.
a
I
lot
hope
of damn
so.
people out there.
And I
Oh,
know.
the show tomorrow. I gotta fold my socks tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to wash my hair tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with Core being on it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah,
return
I'm
of
excited to
Core.
see them play again.
Yeah.
Me too.
Damn, it's been
12 years.
It's been 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Long,
12
long
years. That's crazy.
I-
Jason
Now you're making me feel old. Jesus.
Jason Simmons says, "Proud of you, Joey."
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying.
We're proud.
Talking about the other Joey, damn it.
Oh,
I was like, that's why I was
Not
like,
that,
which
not
Joey?
usually.
Stealing his thunder.
We're proud of you, Jason.
Hey, you guys want to place any bets on if Jason Cup throws a hip out? Maybe-
Oh. Hey.
It's a possibility. I mean, yeah, I'll take you up on that bet yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, it's cool. I came on the podcast last Friday,
Saturday.
or yeah,
It was
yeah,
last Saturday, yeah.
Cup was here. It's cool to catch up with all those guys, and it was cool to hear him kind of say, give props to all us. I think it's us fighting giants and Defy the Tyrant, and he gave us props saying, y'all are guys that kind of kept all this going while we were away.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool to have props like that, and he commented on all of our hustle and music and stuff. So that was pretty cool, man. And I think he just released a new song, Solo Cup song, today. I think it was, yeah.
I think I saw that too.
Yeah.
It's been pretty badass. One, seeing the return of an OG, seeing them come back, and then because I was out of it, I stepped away from it for about a decade, and seeing all the kids now getting into it, Falls Chase, fucking
Absolutely love
yeah,
those
our
guys.
Final
Those
Feud.
guys are awesome.
Have you guys caught our Final Feud yet?
Mm-mm.
Little
I haven't,
Three Piece, badass,
Right?
really good. Retrograde,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I'm just like, wow, now we're the old guys standing in the corner telling them, hey man, do this. And
Right.
"Nah, go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
I'm
You're gonna wanna
pretty
listen,
much.
kid. You're gonna
I'm
wanna listen.
especially looking forward to seeing Manic. I keep
Been there,
hearing a
done that.
lot of
Yeah.
really cool things about Manic.
Yeah, I've never seen them, and I'm not. I don't get out of work till 5, so I'm gonna miss them again. But
Right.
somebody's got to record it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I got you.
I mean, our first show together as a band, I think, was at the Warrior, and Falls Chase was playing there, and I was like, "Ah, damn! Look at these kids!"
Yeah,
like,
just
I was,
killing it, man.
Oh, yeah.
it was cool to see it because it's like I'd never seen them or heard them, and then they're so young and crazy, and it's like, man, I remember those days.
Yeah.
for
But not
sure.
only that, like they support other bands. Like
All the
they'll-
time.
if there's a band playing on stage, they're right up front. Just
They're our
jamming
mosh
out.
pit guys. Every time we play a
Yes.
show, they're in
I
front
love it.
moshing out, dude. Like every
Um,
show we play, so it's fucking
Last
awesome.
time I went to the Warrior, Ember Fading closed, and Landon was in the right there up front,
Mhm.
thrash around, in the
Yeah.
pit and everything, and exactly like you said, supporting the other bands.
It's cool to still see that, especially in the generation that we have now that we're dealing with, and like it's cool there's people that still love music that much. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, that's how I was when I was young. That's why we're all here.
Yeah.
You almost think that shit's going to die out, and then you get hope when you see that shit from younger
Yes.
people. You're like, oh, okay, so people are still digging it.
That's right. Listen up. Rock and roll will never die.
Yeah. Never.
It just sucks now that we're older.
Yeah,
and,
we're on the
have
tail
more
end of
responsibilities.
it.
It's harder
Older-ish.
for us to get out and see all the shows and stuff like that. Like staying out till 2:00 in the morning makes it a little harder.
Yeah, my back hurts me daily. God damn.
But it's
I have to
cool
take some
that-
ibuprofen to go watch these kids play.
It's cool that
My
there's,
back hurts thinking about your back hurting.
I know. And now it hurts even more.
my back hurts.
Oh, yeah.
So, where can everybody go to check out all your stuff? I know you got a merch store online.
Listen, we still got 2 more hours. We're breaking a record here tonight.
Oh,
you know?
we're breaking record
No,
tonight?
fuck that
Okay.
shit.
Hey, I ain't got nowhere to be.
Right?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
where can people go get your merch? Where can they find all your stuff?
Tragicband.com, the easiest shit you can do. And what's so weird is like people like I wear my tragic hat around people that know me and they're like, man, where do I get one of those? I'm like, if you go on our Facebook page, the first fucking thing you see is a store. It's a real fucking store. You can click on there and buy shit. Please go buy some shit. Like, don't buy it out my merch box, man. Like, go in the store and buy it. Just ship it right to your house. Like, our store is shit, man. Like, nobody buys anything. It's depressing as fuck. Like, please, like, buy a hat from us and make us feel like we're somebody.
We pay like $50 a month.
Yeah, we're eating fucking shit on that one.
And all that, and Shopify.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh god! But we do have our own merch that we bring, but it's specifically for shows. I'm not selling anybody anything. You can go to the store if you want it.
Yeah.
If not, you better come to our fucking show if you want it. Like, it's just the way we are, you know.
Right.
Like, not be assholes, but
We just don't want to run low because we want
Yeah.
to afford people, anybody that.
yeah. And I want you to bring your ass to our show if you want some damn merch. Like, show up. Like,
Oh yeah. So what you guys have hats, you've got shirts, you've got what, phone cases, you've got
hoodies, posters. I'm actually gonna buy 2 posters and send them to my 2 best friends, and I told them I have to frame it and put it on their wall. a poster of me on their wall. It's gonna be epic.
We got to update our merch and the website.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We've been stuck in
you guys
writing
have a lot
mode.
of really cool stuff though.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. So, Printful is what we use for on all disclosure. That's what we use for our merch. It's an online website that's like, pay by order or whatever. And you can pretty much do everything. They even have like little thongs and swimsuits that we can put a slap a tragic logo on it.
Nice.
I'm damn sure gonna do it.
Do you have thongs for men? Because I've been wanting to get
Joey
thong.
bought like 10 of them the other day. It's weird as fuck. And he like sent me pictures of himself in it. I'm like, that's too far, man.
So we did a Valentine's Day shoot that was kind of comical, but
Yeah.
you can get that on a pillow. You
Yeah.
know,
Hell
if
yeah.
you want to snuggle with her.
Yeah.
Do they have
Sexy
the arm pillows?
thighs. Huh?
They have the arm
I'm
pillows.
sure
the
they
boyfriend
do.
pillows?
They have mugs.
Yeah, anything you want. If there's something that's not on there, y'all tell us because we can get it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you said that. So first off, we have Joseph Hasbrook in the chat, and he said,
Yes,
Josh
I did
touched my
rape him.
no spot in the bathroom. And we have Robert again. He said that's a great idea for this podcast. And then Samantha actually had a really good idea. She said, y'all need to sell yoga pants.
Okay.
Coming in with a LuLaRoe.
We'll make that happen.
We will.
Hell yeah. I will buy this.
How much for farts in a jar
Now you're getting pricey now. Like
or bath water?
Oh.
That's
Some
what the
bath
only
water.
isn't it? That's the.
bathwater after we
I think we should
bathed
start
in
on
it.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
I still want to be.
Yeah, I'd like to have a baby too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We got
So-
some CDs made too, but those ain't selling at all. Oof, goddamn.
So what's
Waste of
all
money.
coming up? We know you got the barbecue tomorrow. We're on the river. What's coming up after that?
I think we're gonna retire after that. Surprise! It'll be our last show tomorrow. We're coming.
Farewell show.
Yeah, unless you buy a shirt, we'll come back. We'll do a comeback show 10 years from now.
Kiss thing where we're it's retire and then hey, it's come back on.
We're broke. Let's get some more money real quick.
Pull a core. 12 years later.
Oh, the Warrior. Yeah, so we got the Warrior and
Jack Rabbit.
what's the date on that?
28th.
28.
Is it?
Oh, you're playing at Jackrabbits.
28?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
We never played there before. But,
Yeah, I've heard it's a great. I've never been there. I know a lot of people that have played there though,
right.
and I've always heard amazing things.
Yeah.
We were supposed to. Something fell apart. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
We never made it.
Yeah, but we're going to go there March 28th and March 26th. Like, you're fucking wrong. So, March 26th at Jackrabbits with Shadow of the Earth. Divided Truth. Somebody else is on that bill. Is it? Oh, yeah, Filth. Fucking Filth coming to play there. They're from, I think, Orlando. And there's a lot of people want to see them. So, we actually got them on another show in Tallahassee as well. April 16th, back at Jackrabbits with Fighting Giants. And May 28th at the Warrior will be our first ever headlining show. So
That's awesome.
when we get closer to that, we really want to pump that out. Maybe we can come back on here and just
Oh, yeah.
We'll do
talk
some
about it
acoustic stuff.
over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep
Oh,
meaning
yeah.
to bring my fucking acoustic.
Right.
To put it in your hand and be like, hey man, here it is. Go.
Here, play.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check
Solid
with the
show.
judge, make sure everybody's allowed back on property.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Whenever you guys play out of town, I mean, how's the pool? You know, how many people are there that actually know you, know who you are, know your music?
Right.
What's that experience like?
It's cool. We had like this little bar we were playing there for a minute called the Eclipse, and it was super tiny, but you can put 50 people in there, and it looks like a rock show.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really well.
Yeah.
That was when we first started getting our feet wet. Was going over there, and we got into Ray Griffin from Cogs of War approached us, and really dug our fucking music and shit. So we got in with those, and they're kind of like just big, huge Facebook group of people all across the United States that get together and go to these shows, and so we got in with them pretty good. So we see them a lot. So we created a relationship with those guys and fans of the music in Jacksonville. A lot of them are in Jacksonville right now. So I mean, the pool's pretty good in Jacksonville. Honestly, that's why we keep going back. It's fun as fuck, and
That's awesome.
It's something different. Like I played the Warrior a lot in my lifetime.
Right.
So it's nothing against the Warrior, but it's
Absolutely.
great to go out of town and just find new fans.
Yes.
and find new people to play your music in front of. But yeah, man, we love it going out there, and we get a pretty good pool. And if we don't, it's still a fun experience. I mean, we played Gainesville. What was that?
Swamp City Lounge.
Swamp City
Yeah.
Lounge. So Swamp City Lounge was a fucking head shop and a cannabis dispensary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They had
Oh, yeah,
special
no.
muffins.
Yeah. So we went there, and like it was kind of a shit show as far as attendance, but we were played with Shadow of the Earth and a couple other bands, but man, like that was one of those things where the venue owners were so fucking cool that I mean there wasn't nobody really there. They still paid us for the trip, and
So get this,
really cool.
The owner said, literally, he's like, I don't really feel like traveling or anything like that, so I'll just pay bands to come play at my venue.
Yeah.
That's really what he
And
had
it was
for.
like,
It's like,
when you look at this
so
place
cool.
and you imagine the guy that owns it, this was the guy that owned it. Walked out, tie-dye t-shirt, long gray beard, just
Yep.
fucking blitzed out of his mind, like watching rock bands. Like it was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
cool. But
It was awesome.
man, we got lit. Oh my lord, that was
Like we rocked.
yeah.
Yes.
We keep getting questions. So real quick, shout out Tammy for throwing up the tragic Facebook link and for the OTR link tree. You're awesome. And we do have a question from Robert. Said the song y'all played a few minutes ago, who wrote that song and where did the idea regarding friend zone?
So that's actually somebody else's song. An artist called The Weeknd wrote that song, but we kind of adapted and did our own version of it. And I wrote the cover for that song like 3 years ago, I think almost, and kind of put it out there, but nobody really seen it or heard it. So I kept it that way, and then we decided we were going to re-release it and redo it and put our own spin on it. But yeah, it's somebody else's song. So you'd have to message The Weeknd.
And Joe Hasbrook said it's a cover song, I believe. Yeah. it
Yeah.
is. Well, I got no other questions, so be sure to check these guys out tomorrow at the Barbecue. Doors are at 3. What time do y'all go on?
6:30. So be there at 6 if you're going to come see us.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be there like at 3 if
Just
I
be there
can.
at like 2:30 so you can
Yeah.
play all the bands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get too plastered that you miss us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And it is all ages. So all ages, you can bring any children. I mean, I wouldn't bring a baby in there. That'd be kind of weird. But children that can enjoy it. Yeah. But I think you can show up at 3, I think, is the earliest you can show up. And that'll give you time to, hopefully all the bands will
Yeah,
be there.
actually, I think
You can-
doors open at 3, I believe.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
meet, greet, hang out with everybody. And I think the free beer and free food starts at 3:30. So if you want free food, and free beer, you better get there early.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to Jason Sauer for putting it on.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the
11.
MQ11. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, 11 years of this is awesome. And how much it's grown from over. I mean,
Oh, gosh.
you played in BBQ a long time ago, right?
Yeah, a couple of them, yeah. Shit, I remember like Barbecue 3 being there. I don't think I was even in a band. I'm just like, I'm going to get drunk. Hanging out. Hey, I play bass. If any of you motherfuckers want a bass player.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barbecue 1, we were all just kind of standing around in his backyard, like, hey,
Yeah.
who
Mhm.
are you? Yeah, there was no live music, no none of that.
Yeah.
It was just a meet and greet.
Remember one was
Like
at the
networking.
damn bar over there on Tharp. We had one there too, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember
Rehab?
that vaguely.
Sporty's Pub.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
Sporty's,
Sporty's Pub,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Owned by JD. Shout out to JD. By the way, he made this table.
Yeah.
He did that overhead
Awesome.
shot.
Which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Look at this awesome table.
That's right.
That is pretty badass.
It's been I think this is by far probably the biggest barbecue ever,
Oh, easy.
ever though.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome for him and everybody involved that's continuing to push it. And
It's gonna be fun. They're always fun.
Yeah, they are.
yeah, I hope Core does more shows, and I hope that it's kind of cool that they're coming back because there's a lot of people that were in that Core scene that are going to be out there, and hopefully they find new bands so they
Yeah.
can come out. And me and Cup kind of discussed that, off record, no pun intended. But
Yeah.
we kind of discussed that. Like, it's kind of cool because he's giving us the opportunity to create new fans as well. So, I mean, I don't think he sees the big picture of it, but I mean, I think it's really cool. And hell, they don't have to come out and do another show. But like Cup said, they all got in a room that felt really good. So when it
Oh, yeah.
feels good, let's go do it. Like.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was the funny thing is what makes me feel old is they were looking for Core was looking for a second guitar player years ago, and I was actually reaching out to them to try out for.
I said, fuck no.
And right as that happened, they basically called it off and kind of it disbanded. It was like, okay, well, damn. So that's what makes
Missed
me feel old.
opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
It just makes you feel a little old.
A little bit.
Everything
Little
happens
bit.
for a reason, right?
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on Off the Record. We appreciate
Tragic.
having you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Be sure to check them out, tragicband.com. Go get all your merch. Come to a show and grab merch. And
We have a store. If you go on our Facebook, the first thing you see is a store. It's fucking real, I promise you. They'll ship it straight to your house. It's crazy, I'm telling you. It's crazy, it's like the world we live in now. They ship stuff, but yeah.
Awesome. Well,
And cauliflower. Do not fucking put cauliflower in
God.
any goddamn thing. You hear me? Stop cauliflower and shit.
I
I saw somebody make a cauliflower chicken wing. If I ever bit into a chicken wing as a fucking cauliflower,
Dude,
I'm murdering somebody.
I've had cauliflower chicken wings,
No.
and they're actually pretty good.
No, I'm killing somebody now.
I've had cauliflower pizza too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cauliflower is just a vehicle for the flavor of whatever.
I'm glad I started.
It's a
My friend substituted mashed potatoes with cauliflower.
I
and he
punched his
fucking-
friend right in the face.
I mean,
Right in the face.
it's hard to tell the difference.
It's the protein diet thing.
Like two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You cauliphobic, man?
Cauliflower.
Yeah. Can't do it. My bad, sir.
Don't-
Don't cancel me.
cancer culture. So don't forget, next week we are going back to our normally scheduled programming of Wednesdays
Wednesday.
at 7:30.
Wednesday
so
only.
Be sure to tune in. We won't be doing all these double and triples. So see you guys at Barbecue tomorrow. Later.
All back.
Yes.